Now is the time when we need to talk about Bitcoin, because previously, as you know, the Bitcoin's price action was pretty boring, but we have something very, very interesting. And in today's episode, I'll break down Bitcoin without emotions, without unnecessary feelings and unnecessary emotions. And this video is going to be really very interesting for each one of you. And stay tuned, watch this video till the end. And of course, press that likes, do all of this crazy interesting stuff, crazy beautiful stuff, which one I like. And let's go to the charts right now and let's talk about Bitcoin. So I know everything looks right now complicated for you. This chart is completely not understandable for you, but it is okay. I'm going to show you step by step, slowly. We'll explain you what is happening to the Bitcoin and what is the best decisions to do from current standpoint as well, right? So basically what we saw, we are seeing that we are trading in this channel. In previous videos, I was talking about it, right? So this is the channel where we are trading. And basically, for a current standpoint, we can see that we didn't reach yet the high range of this channel. But because, first of all, because the channel, when you're trading in this correctional structure, it's always very manipulative. So it is not necessarily means that the Bitcoin's price moves from higher range to lower range and from lower range to higher range like a liner, right? Like straightly like this. It's not moving like that. So the price usually making something such kind of. Do you understand? And this is how we move towards the high range and towards lower range, right? So the same thing is happening right now, because basically we didn't retest the high range. We cannot call that we did retest the high range, and then we can expect some lower range. So if there's enough confirmation, of course, right? So basically, currently what we are seeing still manipulation, because we tried to retest high range, we have some correction, and again, we're having some kind of impulse. And after impulse, it is very possible and often happens such kind of things that exactly when somewhere here people are very sure that it's gonna hit that higher range and price do some kind of reversal again to wash out the stop losses. Do you know? So all of these moves, all of these chops, what you are seeing here is all made to wash out actually the stop losses, a lot of manipulations for leverage traders, retail traders, the people who's hiring their risks and everything, the bad things what the people are doing. So this channel actually made by that. So this is why it's very often happens that such kind of thing. So basically we almost touch it, again retest it, and maybe after we retest once again that higher range, right? So basically overview, if you look at the price action, yes, it went from lower range to higher range, right? But like in this way. Do you understand? And this way is pretty hard for the traders, because most of the people are doing the mistakes exactly here. They go all in here, they're using the high leverage, hiring there's risks and all unnecessary things which you never should to do on the market. So right now, let me show you what we are seeing and what we are expecting from the charts, right? First of all, we still expect the high range of this channel, but we clearly can see that there's the impulse. What is the confirmation of this impulse over here? First of all, if we're gonna deep dive a little bit like this, right, you can see harmonious growth, that from the bottom, the price increases and volumes step by step increases. So basically this is harmonious growth. This is confirmation of the impulse, one of the confirmation of the impulse. By the structure, I cannot say that this structure pretty looks like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 by waves. There's no 5 impulsive wave structure, that's obvious, but volumes actually are very, very strong indicator, which we are listening really, really careful. So basically what is happening right now, we can treat it this one this one as an impulse. So after an impulse follows the correction. So in previous videos I was talking about that there is a chance that we maybe will fall, right? And a lot of people was thinking that the $63,000 was like for sure from here should to price bounce, or we are going to $12,000, right? That's not true. we have an impulse, we have a correction, and that corrections has a target. So if we take a Fibonacci, and right now it's for everybody will be much more understandable. If we take a Fibonacci, put on the beginning of this impulse and end of this impulse, right? You can see the targets. The targets are usually from 0.3 to 0.7, and from 0.5 to 0.6, this is the target zone, right? So usually the most likely price comes here. But target zone, this is still the target zone. So anytime price can bounce and go higher from this area, right? But usually the price comes here. So what you can see here that basically we have more space to go low, more room to go lower, right? That's true. So this is actually confirmation that there's a chance that the price is gonna go lower, but that's not completely one indicator or one thing what you need to trust, right? And to go all in or something like that. You never should to go all in. But to make some financial decisions, to go long or something like that. So first confirmation that this is a really support. This is the support, right? And this target zone is acting as a support. We are seeing the massive splash of volumes. This is true. Look at that. The volumes is pretty high, and the price start to decreases. So basically, this creates for us divergence between price and volumes. When you are seeing that the price decreases from the top, right, and the Bitcoin's volume start to increase. So this is inharmonious market move. It cannot continue forever, right? And because basically the price decreases, right, and more volumes and more players, I would say, join the game. So this is why there's a likely they're gonna be the bounce. The major question is, the bounce gonna be straightly from here, or we're gonna retest this going higher. Even the price can do something such kind of bounce after again retest, bounce after again retest, and after go higher. Because the target zone not necessarily means that as it will touch like ticks like this, straightly will go higher. No, yes, there's a chance, of course, because this is the target zone and anything can happen. But anything includes that the price can here trade several, like even can fall and trade somewhere and after go higher. But what we are mostly interesting about that there must be more confirmations, such as divergences between volumes. The structure needs to be understandable over here, right? The MACD indicator should to show us interesting divergences and all of the things which we cannot see yet, right? And all of this interesting stuff. And when the 4 or 5 or even 6 condition match together, then we have all moral rights to open some trade. But before that, no, we are out of the position. So right now, what we are seeing, we are actually seeing the harmonious correction. Harmonious correction, and this is not actually the time when you need to panic selling or go in or something like that. Just calm down, right? First of all, what we are interested in, if the price will move to this target zone and there's not going to be enough confirmations, what is happening usually, right? Then we can call that the price can go even lower. But before that, right now, everything is understandable. We're having some first wave of correction might be, right? We can see some kind of bounce right now. And after we can see one more lower prices, right? So we can go even deeper because still we have more room to go lower. And basically how to identify when the price gonna go from here or from here is actually to break down the structure on a smaller time frame. So what does it mean? It means, look at that. For example, you can see the bottom, right? Might be bottom, right? From here, the price can go higher. You open 1 hour time frame and check in what is happening over here. You can see the structure is very ugly, first of all, right? And you can see the divergence. The price start to increases and volumes still are decreasing. So this is correctional structure, right? And this is why we're expecting lower prices, and there's a chance that the Bitcoin goes once again retest this target zone. But overview, what we are seeing that the price is decreases, right? Over here you can see prices decreases and volumes step by step increases. This is good sign. This is bullish sign. So one of the confirmations we have, another we want to see on the smaller time frame. as it will bottom up, right? So it will create for us bottom. I don't know from where it's gonna be. It can be from here, it can be from here, it can be even like this, right? So our target zone, most likely where the prices comes usually, is $59,000 to $57,000. If the price will once again will fall into this zone, and then we're gonna see more confirmations, right? Such as divergences between price and volumes, understandable structure, right? Good reaction when the 5 impulsive waves begins, right? And all other things. Then I will give you the call. There's a chance to take some longs. And this call I'm gonna give you in my Telegram channel, which is completely for free. The link in the description below. Just join, read about myself. I mean, I'm posting here very useful, interesting trading tips, which one you can learn and become really, really very good at trading. So this is why join our Telegram channel. It's pretty simple. And here I'm gonna give you signal if there gonna be enough confirmations, right? At least at the target zone, right? Then I'll give that call. But for now, and I was talking about that as well here, all the posts I made, my analysis actually, that right now we cannot see any confirmations here to go longs. Yes, we retested the zone of high, not the zone of high attention, the target zone, I would say, right? This is the zone where we are interested about the Bitcoin, but it didn't give us enough confirmation. So this is why we are patiently still waiting. The price can go lower. So this is how the successful trading works when you're using complex approach, minimum 4 or 5 conditions which are combined to each other, not randomly, right? Those strategies which I'm using, basically they are building by years and years of experiences and retesting and all the things, right? And of course the proper risk management. Without that, the trading is impossible. So right now we are seeing something like this, that we are still expecting that there's a chance that we are going lower. But for now, nothing changed. This is not means that we are straightly gonna go lower, because we have really strong support before it's really gonna happen, such kind of, right? Something such kind of. And this is why just patiently wait next upcoming moves. We have a good confirmations. We are seeing that volumes are joining. This is actually who protects your support, right? And we are seeing that physically it's happening. We are seeing on indicators, we are seeing on the volumes. And volumes, for my opinion, is one of the most real indicator and one of the crazy good indicators, which one is telling you what is actually happening right now on the markets, right? Currently. So this is why the volumes are very strong. It is not panacea. It's not means you need to trust only volumes, but in a complex, when you're using volumes, they are really pretty strong oscillator, I would say, right? So basically, yeah, this is our target zone right now. I think this everything understandable. Target zone is here, right? Around from $59,000 to $57,000. If we're gonna go to that direction, and there are gonna be enough confirmations, and we're gonna see some solid bones from there, then it's going to be great time to enter some position. But before that, it is not good time to short, because look at this movement. There's no way to put your stop loss. Yes, we have more space to go lower, but I wouldn't short this movement at all. So if you like my analysis, if you like the way how I look at the charts, and if you want to support my work, the 2 links in the description below, the 2 exchanges where I trade, this is Binx and this is the Bybit. You can support me, just register by that link, by that links, and through that links, right? And like this, you can support my work. And thank you so much for each one of you who are already supporting my work. And thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribers and all other things. So see you in the next, and bye.